Hi, I'm Rachel from Minerva. In this video, I'm going to be showing you my 5 favourite sewing patterns from Experimental Space and telling you all about this fabulous brand. So Experimental Space is run by designer and entrepreneur Andrea. She actually started in designing knitting patterns, and from there her interest grew into sewing patterns. I mean, it's no surprise this talented lady loves to learn new skills, and the name Experimental Space comes from what she likes to refer to as the creative place where you can try out new things. And Andrea is one of those people that likes to figure out how and why things work and then make them better. She puts so much thought into the way her garments are constructed. Now, Andrea's dream for Experimental Space is to be a pattern brand that excites people with its designs, which I feel like she's already achieved because I am so excited to get into it and show you my favourites. First up, I've got the beautiful Rosalie maxi dress. This pattern was actually nominated as a finalist by the British Sewing Awards in 2021 for Best Sewing Pattern. And it's clear to see why. It's such a stylish, flattering fit. I love how that cutout mirrors the shape of the neckline. It fastens with a concealed zip. And Andrea has designed it so that you can wear a normal bra with it and the dress will cover it. And if you're not already sold, it also has incredibly deep pockets. And you can also make it as a knee-length dress. And amazingly, the pattern includes different hemlines for people of different heights, so you can choose the one that best suits you. I've also picked out fabrics for each of these patterns. So for the Rosalie, I've gone with this Minerva exclusive range viscose challis. It's so beautiful, 100% viscose, earth friendly, a really beautifully drapey, soft, breathable. And this gorgeous big print is called Banana Hills. I always think a maxi dress is one of the best ways to showcase, you know, a scene stealing fabric like this. And I can totally see it as something to wear while you're walking along the beach, sipping cocktails, or exploring local markets. Beautiful drape on that, gorgeous. Next up is the Josie blouse. I was immediately attracted to this pattern because of those beautiful bell sleeves. When I did my A-level textiles, I made a dress with sleeves like that, and I wish I'd had this pattern because it just would have been so much better. Look at those gorgeous cuffs with the button details and the lovely pleats on the shoulders that go into that gorgeous voluptuous shape. And for this, I've picked out gorgeous cotton chambray with like this romantic floral, which for me really matches the feminine mood of this design. It's a light fabric, but definitely has enough integrity to hold the structure of those beautiful big sleeves. And I like that it's got a sort of washed denim quality to the colour of it. It's quite vintagey and it'd go really well with jeans or cords. I think I'm going to be wearing this to some kind of stylish brunch or afternoon tea with my mum. Lush. Next up is the Casey sweater, a stylish layer to keep you warm on a chilly evening. I love how that neck sweeps across and is accented by those lovely big buttons. And I've got an absolutely stunning fabric for this. It's from the Minerva Core range, and it's a chunky cotton sweater knit stretch fabric. It's just got such a beautiful drape. It comes in loads of gorgeous colours, and it's that really clean yarn that's got almost like a macrame texture to it. It's beautiful. You obviously would need to edge it, but it's incredible how there's like pretty much no fray on there as well. I'll just show you how lovely and drapey it is. And there is quite a bit of stretch, a little bit of stretch in there as well. Obviously with a knit, you usually get a stretch. I can't decide if I would want to use big dramatic buttons or buttons in a similar colour. I mean, actually, Minerva has a huge range of buttons, so you could go as classy or as wacky as suits you. You can rely on Andrea to create something super practical, comfy and versatile. Introducing the Hayley shirt. You can make this shirt with 3 different sleeves or with no sleeves at all. It has 10 buttons and this lovely seam across the top of the bust. Which brings me to the innovative way Andrea uses sizing in her designs, basing them on the high bust measurement rather than the full bust. This basically means you should get an excellent fit around the neckline, shoulders, and every other area, even if you grade between sizes, which is great because one of the main big benefits of home sewing is that you get a great fit tailored to you. Now, my fabric pick for this shirt is glorious. It's another Minerva exclusive viscose challis, and the design is called Fertile Fronds. This colourway is called Sunshine. It also comes in an equally beautiful colourway called Magenta. It's unique, gorgeous colours. Oh, a walking artwork moment. You can see how drapey this lovely viscose challis always is. There we go. Light, cool, airy. Perfect for a summer shirt. Finally, I've got the adorably cute Lily top. The seams and frill give this sort of faux bolero effect, which makes what could be a very simple top dynamic, but in a very feminine way. And I've got a lovely warm tone for this. Again, a beautiful viscose challis, gorgeous 100% viscose with that gorgeous drape. This colourway is called Cerise. It's from the Minerva Core range. And potentially that frill could be in a very strong contrast, like a navy blue, or you could even do it in the same colour, which looks really classy, like in this example by Andrea here. This pattern as well comes in a larger range of sizes, and Andrea is working on expanding the size range of all her patterns. So let's take a closer look at these lovely patterns. All the information you need is on the back. You've got a garment description, fabric suggestions, notions. So for this dress, you need a 40cm or 16-inch invisible zip. And there is a difficulty rating on this one for improver, but it says it's going to guide you through the burrito method, doing that concealed zip, and also lovely French seams as well. Now, you might have noticed the lovely artwork on the front of these patterns that really makes them stand out. So Andrea previously had a career in software alongside video game design and always really admired the artwork, which is why she's gone for this lovely, fun aesthetic. And on the back there as well, you've got all your measurements, so you can choose and grade your measurements and also your fabric requirements. So to make a size D, I would need 4 meters or 4.4 yards of fabric. That was 1.4 meters or 55 inches wide. Let's have a look inside. It's got this lovely string fastening as well, so you can keep it neat on your shelf. Now, not surprisingly, the instruction booklet is very thoughtfully designed and very beautiful. You've got at the front a lovely little helpful page for notes and sketching, and the instructions are beautifully illustrated and laid out with tips and tricks to help you along the way. And the pattern itself is on lovely thick paper, not that sort of thin tissue. And also you'll notice Andrea has her own sizing. So she decided not to go with the UK standard. We all know it's not a perfect system. And so she started from scratch, and her sizes are names, not numbers. So you can be a name, not a number, which I think is a really lovely concept. And on there as well, you've got all the tags to share your make with Minerva and Experimental Space, which you must do because we really want to see what you've done. So there you have it, my top 5 Experimental Space patterns. Andrea designs things that she wants to wear and doesn't pander to certain styles just because they're on trend. And so she's actively creating a collection of garments that are exciting, fit well, are comfortable, and make you feel good when you wear them. And she also goes out of her way to improve the way that garments are constructed, not just falling to the way it's always been done. So potentially you could learn new, better ways to put things together from her patterns. And if you decide to give one of these fabulous patterns a go, I would really love to see it. So make sure you share it on your Minerva profile, tag the pattern, tag any fabrics you've used, which also helps out others in the Minerva community. My name's Rachel and my profile is Hair and Needle. If you've got any questions about anything I've spoken about in this video, comment below. And if you liked it and found it helpful, like, share, spread the creativity far and wide. Thanks so much.